Alright y'all, welcome back out to the farm. So today is kind of another bye day. It's supposed to be, it was raining this morning. It's supposed to be raining now, but it's not. It's supposed to rain tomorrow. We hope it doesn't. So what we're doing today is we're trying to get my parents' containers. They wind up using the red one. So we're trying to grind their second container, get it painted, grind the orange shop container and get it painted. And if you notice behind me, I've already got our containers open. While we're waiting on them to get out here, we're going to try and get one of our overhead rails welded in place. I'm going to show you some footage real quick. I figured out how to do some more water sealing so that when we cut that wall out, we're not swimming with the wall out. So that's today. We're going to jump right into it. We're trying to get later starts in the day so we're not dying of heat, but 100% humidity is almost as bad. So I'm going to climb back up on top of there, show you guys kind of what I've been dealing with, kind of what I'm doing, and we'll get rolling. Alright guys, so basically what I was just doing is I was grinding the slots for this 10-foot section of sheet steel. It's 1/8 inch. This is what's going to ensure our rainproofness. I already filled it with foam, and I'll show you a clip of that in here in a minute, but I filled it with foam, and now I'm going to weld this down on all the spots that I just ground to create what is hopefully a waterproof seal between the two containers that we are going to be cutting out the center of. Get off me, B. But now that I can get this kind of lined up, I ground everywhere where I needed to, and yeah, we can weld it down. I'll show you some footage of that here shortly as well. All right, so this great stuff. Big gap filler. We technically don't need the big gap filler. I thought we would, but this is what we're using to seal. All you do is pop the seal on that because these have like a sealable tip. And all I'm doing, and you can already see right here where I've got some in here that's dried, is I'm just putting this in here, letting it spray out, and then I'm just walking a line until the tip doesn't fit, because this end is a lot tighter than the other end. Like that, the tip gets caught somewhere. And now I'm having to fight with it. And that will be that. Out of the way. And it doesn't really matter up here because we're gonna put a deck over this, so. Whatever, that's fine. And then this tip just pops back down into place until it has too much pressure and it pops itself open. So I'm gonna go ahead and run a bead on that other one too. You can watch me do that one real quick. One can should do all 40 foot because I sprayed a little too much in certain areas on that one, and one can would have been enough. So we're gonna start right here. I'm gonna try to get a spot started. And see, this is what it does. If you can't seem to get a spot started, that's when you start wasting the foam. Once I get one started, however, and this container is a lot closer to the other one than those two were. See, you can see, you can't see down in this hole, but basically as I spray it, as I'm spraying this, as I'm trying to get a line, it just starts running away from me down the hole. I'll have to come back and clean this one up on the top so you can see it right there, just spurting off down into the hole, and there's nothing I can do about it to try to catch it or anything like that. It's going straight to the ground underneath. So it's not being necessarily wasted, but this one's going to be a lot more fun when I get over here to grind and weld this one, because I'm going to have to take a knife to it first and clean this edge since so much foam is being wasted on this one. But that's how we're planning to insulate, or not insulate, but water protect from the roof down when we cut walls out. Just figured I'd show you all that. And over there you can see where we've got the section welded in. So we're going to wait till that cools off enough to paint. We're going to slap a coat of paint on it, and then we're going to go help Mom and Dad grind on their house and the shed and get the rest of the day started. So keep watching.
There, I'm time lapsing you.
You mean to actually get to be on the screen?
Yeah. Finally. Making me be the first count. Jesus. Rough. day or two later, since I first showed you the first half, that we got almost done and then realized it was nowhere near done. So basically what we did is we've come out here every couple of days during the week and we've been trying to get stuff done. So I've got almost all the pieces welded in now, and I'm on the last piece. So all I need to do now is walk a few tacks all the way down this board, so walk a seam at the very end of it. Then we're going to rusty metal primer this whole strip of steel we put down. We're going to let that dry. We're going to come back and hit it with some silicone, 100% silicone caulk, all the way down both sides, all the seams, all the joints. Once that's dry, we're going to hit it with white to match the roof. So I'm going to get finished welding and we're going to get to caulking. Better than nothing. It's not the greatest. I forgot to grind down here on this very end, and the board is almost all the way tacked in down here, so now to put a grinding wheel on the grinder and come in here now would be really difficult. Probably about as difficult as just trying to make it work anyway, but we've already accepted that we're not going for full beads on this. We're literally just trying to get some tacks in, so this bad boy is super sturdy. Not going to just fall off, and it ain't going to just fall off. With how many tacks and welds we have on this bad boy, it ain't going to do it. And we're going to seal it with the Flex Seal and the caulk and all that, so it's not going to leak. This is just a secondary protection layer to keep water from just dripping between the containers off. I'm going to finish welding this, and you know, we really appreciate words. You guys watching, your likes, your comments, your subscriptions, all that is very meaningful to us. Please, I know I'm not a professional welder by any means. If you have any welding tips and you are a professional welder, by all means, give me tips. I really appreciate them. If you're not a professional welder, keep your tips to yourself. I don't want to die. If I'm going to die, I'm going to die from my own stupidity, not from someone else's. But we really do appreciate you guys watching. I'm Lacey behind the camera myself. You guys have a great day, and we'll see you in the next one.
I hope that was recording. It was blinking red, wasn't it? Still blinking red.